Welcome back. We're going to do another draft. Again, we're going to start from the same. I've got enough gold. We're going to do a gold draft. And again, I'm not going in expecting to play anything specific. From what I've seen, most decks combinations are pretty good. I try to stay off red white for the most part. It's a little lackluster. It's still good. But I tend to actually go Mardu if I'm red white. Oh, and that card is just bonkers. So we're gonna start with Vimoculus and see where it goes from there. See, and Mortality Spear and Mage Hunter's Onslaught are both really good cards. Really good cards. If I take the Mage Hunter's Onslaught, I can still play Vimoculus because I can go black-white, which is a fairly good deck. But we're going to see where this takes us. Spiteful Squad's really good. This one's okay. That's more for a green-black deck. It's not the greatest. It's not terrible, though. We'll take Spiteful Squad. Yes. Yes. Spectre of Fens is really good. Leech Fanatic is also really good. The other cards that I'm looking at right now would also be the Expel. Just trying to find things for Vimoculus. But it doesn't have to be. This card is really good. I believe he can cast anything. Oh, instant and sorcery only. Okay. That's not terrible. We're going to grab this so I can thin the deck. And this is pretty much the same thing I usually do if I end up going red-white. It's usually like black-white with some red in it because I got some card that's just too good not to play anyway. It's like in the last deck when I was playing green-blue, and then I had the blue-red splash for the 8-drop that deals 4 damage, taps 2 creature, or deals 4 damage divided as you choose, taps 2 things, draws 2 cards, and makes a 4/4. I was in one of the two colors. I chose to stay in one of those two colors, or was in one of those two colors. So splashing for it's not that difficult, especially since the other color was green. Defend the Campus isn't terrible. Expended Anemones. Okay. We'll take Defend the Campus. Because you can destroy target creature, or it can be a win condition. I like that card, especially since I've got Spiteful Squad. So I got some things. I'm going to try and find some of the other creatures that will let me, as they die, they move counters and stuff like that. Letter of Acceptance. Always find those, so we'll take the Campus now. Because like I said in my other video, as I was doing the draft, all campuses are good, whether they're in color or not. If you happen to find one in color, even better. I'm not playing anything I would take, so we're going to take an uncommon to help my vault. I also don't play historic, so taking the historic cards aren't very good. Divine Gambit in the later game is okay. We'll take a look at that. Got another Spiteful Squad. Got that. We'll take the Spiteful Squad. We'll take that one. No, Spiteful Squad. It's got Death Touch. It's a 2/2 for 4. When it dies, the 2 counters go somewhere else. Like, it's all really good. That card's pretty good. If I was in either of those colors, that'd be a really good pick. So we're gonna take this just because it can help. It's a fairly good creature. Otherwise, I'd just take the Mage Hunter's Onslaught. But that being a common versus the rare makes it whatever. This card is really good, so we're gonna take that one. I'll take it and then I'll explain why it's so good once I'm waiting on packs again. Sign and Blood's a really good card. Really not a lot in here. We'll take the Inkling Summoning for now. Multiple Combat Professors is silly. So Fracture, destroy target artifact, enchantment, or planeswalker. Most of those aren't great. I don't really want any of this, so we'll take the Campus. And of course, there's an on-color Campus. Take the Expel. Divine Gambit came back. We'll take that. I've never had a good Divine Gambit happen. So we're actually going to take this card, even though we're barely in red, because this says that you can cycle unless you cast more things. It's a really good card. Third Spiteful Squad. I don't want any more of them. They cost too much mana. This guy's really good because of the first strike, and I can still cast it. We'll take that to help with mana. I'm not playing either of those, so we'll take the uncommon, and we'll take that. Oofda. Card's really good. But I think I want the Umbral Juke. It's removal and or an Inkling. This card is also very good. And I'm not getting... This card's okay. I think I'd rather take the Stonerise Spirit over it, just because flying's really good. It's hard to block flying. No. Revitalize is okay. There's just not a lot of... These cards aren't very good. So we'll take the Revitalize. I don't even know what this does. Nothing. That does nothing. So we'll take the Dusk Mage. He's really good. Essence Infusion would be the other choice, but I think I want the Dissector. Star Pupil is another one of the one, gives you counters to move around. One of the cards I was hoping to find that I didn't find any of is the 6 mana exile target creature and instant or sorcery. Would like to have seen some of those, but Expel's good enough. It'll still get rid of that. So the Deans. Apparently I've got to wait still. Take a second Pledge Mage. Not playing anything, so we'll take the rare. No. So if I'm not going to play a card I'm taking, I'm always going to take the highest rarity because it helps with my vault. Alright, so now to actually explain the Dean and why he's so good. So for 2 mana you get a 1/1 Flying Vigilant. Put a 1/1 counter on each creature that enters the battlefield this turn. For 4 mana you get a 4/4. Put a 1/1 counter on another target creature, and then you deal 2 damage. If a creature with a 1/1 counter on it dies, you draw a card. Both of these are really good, especially with like Star Pupil. Can become a 2/2 just when it comes into play if I'm on the white side. Becomes a 2/2 and I draw a card, and then it puts 2 counters on something, which is also really good. I like to look at my deck this way. How many instants and sorceries do I have? I have 10 instant sorceries. And currently 19 creatures. That's fine. That's fine. That's probably gonna get the cut. So if I only have one card with Learn, I'll probably... Yeah, I only have one card with Learn. And I'm probably going to cut it. I think I'm going to cut this just to help make the deck more relevant color-wise. 3 or less. So that gets back the Dean, Leech Fanatic. It gets back good enough with this guy. I wish I had something that would just let me create tokens so I could really abuse this guy. If I can't, that's fine. Gonna cut that one. So I'm going to leave him in the deck, even though I'm not going to have a lot of instant and sorceries to cast with him. It's still a 5/5 Flying Vigilant Haste Dragon. It's still really good, even if I'm not utilizing his attack trigger. Star Pupil I still want. Cut study break. Hmm. Think I want to cut the Pillar Drop Rescuer. It is 5 mana for a 2/2 flyer that has a couple of decent targets to get, but they're not great. Actually, let's cut these. I don't like this art. I really wish they gave you the option to lock art. I pretty much just use this art. I don't have some of the other art that I actually want, but it's also not worth spending tickets to get, because let's see. Oh, I can't even look at them. Okay. There's a couple other arts that I would like, but in order to get them required me to spend gold and or gems to get into events I didn't want to play, because I had to spend gold and or gems. So this is fine. I prefer 41 cards in my draft deck, mostly because I have a hard enough time getting down to 24 spells and 17 land. So, and I prefer 17 land in my decks. I don't care if I get flooded. I mean, I do, but it doesn't happen often enough to make me want to cut some land, because I also hate getting land screwed. If I just can't play because I can't cast anything, I'm not having any fun. I don't like winning that way. I'll take it, but it's just, I want good matchups. Ooh, this is, probably shouldn't keep this because there's 2 of my 3 mountains for the 1 red spell in the deck. But if I literally find any other, if I find a plains or a swamp, I can cast everything in my hand, and that's just great. So we'll keep this. I've got several draws to find them. There we go. Hopefully I draw a 3-drop creature now. I'd like to do something before turn 4. If I were to draw the Dean right now, I would actually have the hard time deciding what side I'd want. I'd probably go white because that would be kind of abusive. Or I can just keep drawing 4-drops. That's always fun. This card's not terrible. I just don't think it's as good as some people make it out to be because it's just a 3/3 and requires you to cast spells to even be able to attack. If your opponent's doing stuff, you're gonna run out of spells quickly, so it doesn't matter. I'm actually expecting a kill spell here, but that's okay. Oh, he did that in second main. Oh, okay. You can have as many as you want. Um, you may exile it and 4 other cards. So he has to cast 5 of those to go get his deck for a dragon. I'm fine with that. If he actually gets to do that, like, congratulations. Put on the battlefield. Nice. Not really, but nice. Oh, kill Spiteful Squad. That would be okay in my book. I've done that. It's always kind of fun when you play this spell and just find 3 land, because then you're just like, okay, we'll put a land into play and a land in my hand and land on the bottom of the deck. Um, we're gonna do this. Target here. Attack with all. Take him out of range of most burn spells. Not all, but most. We're going to play this just so I can see what's in his hand. Another black source would be great. That, I believe, takes him completely. So unless he bounces it, I don't care. He's got no hand and a 3/3 on the board that requires him to cast a spell in order to even attack. Yeah, he's already dead. He has 2 cards in hand and has to deal 14 damage to me this turn, especially if I draw a black source. Yep. Kind of what I was figuring. It was an okay showing for the deck that I have. I appreciate it. It's always fun. Ooh. I can keep this. I do need to find a black source fairly quickly, but between Star Pupil and Revitalize, I've got spells that should let me, like, if I get a black source, I'm going to turn 3 this. If I get another land, turn 4 this. And there it is. Yeah, we're golden here. Cast this. I have no attacks. If he kills the Dusk Mage, I'm not blocking this turn. If he doesn't, then I'll block with Star Pupil to make him a 3/4. Yeah, he's doing a whole lot of nothing, too. We're going to do that. Because if he doesn't kill this, then I'm going to get a 3/3 Spiteful Squad, and like it's just going to be more and more things that I get to do that are really good. And what's he learning? Ooh. It's a good card. It's a little expensive, but it's still a good card. We'll block one of them, like I said. So he has a shock. That's what that tells me. I also wish with this I had gotten a token generator, because then every time I make a token, they'd be 2/2s, or depending on what token I'm making. Nope. If he wants to just eat all this, by all means, eat all of it. That's what I thought he was going to do. I'm okay with that as well. Need to draw a card. Oh, that's real good. There's no point, but Spiteful Squad's going to start attacking as a 4/3 with Vigilance. Makes him how much cheaper? One less. So he's one land away from casting this. Alright. Three, six, and I'm one land away from Vermiculus. I like this. Nothing relevant. Okay. So yeah, if I draw land, I cast Vermiculus, and then send everybody in. If he counters it, he counters it. All right. Well, he didn't have a counterspell, and therefore was not in a good shape, because I was going to be attacking essentially with 6, 12, 15, 16, and he could stop 6, 10 of it. Maybe. All comes down to what Vermiculus finds. I'm going to go ahead and end there for now. Actually, let's spend my mastery, just so you guys can see. We'll go black-white, right? That one ends in Vermiculus, Silver Quill. Yeah, we'll go black-white. Hey, if I get 3 more, I can get the Deans. So I've got 27 paid days, 26, 25 days to still get through this. Ooh. I need to update my pet. Body of Research is a fun card. Just make a giant creature. Profile. Pet select. But I just got the... Oh, I see what. Uncommon. Confirm. Avatars, I have several of them unlocked. I really don't care. The only other option probably would be Vraska. And that should tell you very quickly my color combination of choice. All right. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and clear some of this. Go into play. We're going to play this Death Touch deck. A lot of black in there. A lot of creatures in there. I don't think there's anything... No, there's some non-creatures in there, but mostly all creatures. And a lot of black. So that'll actually help me clear out most of my quests. But not with that hand. Boo. I might be in trouble. Ah. I'm not in trouble yet. Still not in trouble. All right. Let's go with this. And this. And attack with everybody. Says 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 available mana to him right now. That's gross. That wasn't good. 11 available mana? No. 3, 6, 9. So we've still got 7 mana available to him. Gross. I'm still okay with this. Wish I had more green sources, but I'm okay with it. That does not hurt me as much as he thinks it does. Well, that's not good. Oh, this is taking a lot longer. What's fairy formation do? Create some fairies and draw a card. Well, damn. I'm not going to keep playing this. I'm eventually going to just die to the fairy formation and a bunch of 1/1s. It's not worth it. Especially since I'm just playing to complete some quests. I need 5 more creatures and some black. Yeah, I got this. Um, sure. What a waste of a spell. What a waste. Yeah. He got me good. Ooh, I know what he's going to do. He's going to play the other one, and then he's going to try and kill it. Oh, he's going to give it pro. I know what he's going to do. That's fine. No blocks. just making this easy. Let's see what I got. Doomscar Titan. Card's actually pretty good. Gives all your creatures +1/+0 and haste. And you can foretell it, so you can actually cast it a turn earlier. A bunch of things can be done. I need 2 more black or red spells. Well, let's go cast 2 more black or red spells. Should have been doing this in actual, like, for rating, since I'm low enough that it doesn't hurt even if I lose. But then again, I do just play to have fun. I don't care. When I get back into Paper Magic, then I'll care. Just because I'll actually be playing for purpose and not just because whatever. Forest. See, he's got 7 available mana to him. He's probably going to cast a Shark Typhoon. No, really. Ooh, if I draw a land, I'm going to cast the Hooded Blight Fang and the Vengeful Reaper. Card types. See, if he doesn't block, he has to prevent me from doing anything. Otherwise, he loses. He can't let me attack with any creature. Otherwise, he's dead. Which is why I just went for that. I've already got all my quests done. Same situation. Except for now he doesn't have Gadwick to help keep him alive. I don't know why he cast Gadwick on 3 for nothing. Maybe to start getting the witching. Or the next Lotus doing something. I don't know. Yep. Claim that prize. Open the pack. This card's okay. It's not as good as it could be, but it's not terrible. Oh, for those of you interesting, our next Brawl challenge is going to be Thane. And as you can see, I've got Tulane and Jadzi. That's the only 2 cards in there currently, outside of castles. I'm going to have to stop and figure out what I actually want to play. Try and make it be as good as I can. So I'm going to want to utilize creatures with ETBs, such as... that's okay. But Manifestation Sage is definitely one I'm going to want to be able to bounce and keep doing things like that. So I'm going to be looking for enter the battlefield triggers, some removal. I don't know. Should be fun. And I will be recording when we actually do play. Have a good night. Bye.